Hey guys, it's been a minute since we've gotten our last mainline 2D Metroid game. And by I say a minute, I really mean 17 years. That is so long ago. 17 years ago I was a wee lad, and now I'm a grown man. I am so excited for Metroid Dread. I can't wait to be playing it on my new Switch OLED. Sorry, bragging a little bit, but I am so excited. But in the back of my mind, as excited as I am, I do have some fears, some stuff that's giving me a little anxiety about hopefully this won't be the last 2D Metroid game that we get, and that'll basically happen if it doesn't sell well. But I mean, more importantly, I just want this game to be good. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys my hopes, my dreams, and my fears for Metroid Dread. There's not much more to say than grab your favorite snack. Yum, 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 yum. Don't forget to sub, sit back, relax, and here we go! I've got a lot of mixed feelings when it comes to Metroid, so to get into that, I think it would be better to give you a little bit of context and tell you a little bit about my fanhood for the franchise. Right, so Metroid is such an iconic franchise with Samus Aran as the lead protagonist, and I actually started way back in the day with Metroid Part 1. Unfortunately, my brother and I back in the day on the original NES didn't get very far because that game is confusing as all heck. And then I got the sequel for the Game Boy, and again, did not get too far. And I know I'm like a broken record, but back in the day, I didn't even get too far with Super Metroid. And when I've tried to play it again recently, a few years ago, again, Super Metroid just kept getting me stumped. I kept getting lost and not knowing where to go. Fortunately for me, there are online guides to really help me through it, but there were just too many times in that game that I was just got so lost and frustrated. I mean, in modern games, even modern Zelda games, you know, there's a little crack in the wall, or there's an indicator where you're supposed to go or what you're supposed to blow up. But if you've ever played Super Metroid, you know that those just do not exist. You need to bomb every wall, every inch of the entire game. And I know that is fun and it's very rewarding for when you find the answer that you're looking for. But on the flip side, it can be just very frustrating, and you kind of lose your interest in the game, where you just don't know where you're going, and you feel like you've bombed everything, and you just can't make progress. Progress is such a big part of gaming, for me personally, and a big part of Metroid games. You need to be able to get progress and move forward, maybe by gaining new weapons or abilities, but at certain points of the game, you just don't have those new abilities, and if you don't know where you're going, you're kind of screwed. So I know the map system in Metroid games has been better and better as the games have been progressing. So I think it's really important for Metroid Dread to continue that with a great mapping system. I played all the Metroid Prime games and loved them, but they've been years and years since I've played them. So side note, let's bring those to the Switch as soon as possible. I feel like we've been talking about a Metroid Prime trilogy HD collection forever, and it just isn't here. One thing that I hear a lot of people complaining about Metroid Fusion is it's more linear than the other games, or they kind of always point you in the direction that you're supposed to go. And me personally, I like that in my gaming. Granted, let's take a step back. I don't need that every single one of my games, but I kind of like to know where I'm going and what I'm supposed to be doing there. I mean, some people like to just explore aimlessly, but for me personally, I like a little signal of where I'm supposed to go. So I'm really hoping that in this Metroid Dread, they kind of maybe give you an option for the people that don't want any direction. You know, it won't be there, but for someone like me, maybe there's a little beacon and kind of points me to the direction I want to go. This is a modern game, so I know when they want me to bomb a wall, there's going to be some sort of indication, or maybe they'll give Samus, you know, I think it's called like the pulse radar or something, so you kind of know where you're supposed to go or what's bombable and what is not bombable. Those little details really turn a game from being frustrating and like you don't know where to go to giving yourself a little piece of direction. I know David is the name of the computer. Maybe there's an option for David to really tell you which direction to go if you want to, but if you don't want any of that help, you know, it's not there for you. So a lot of different play styles is really, really good. Now I know there's a really big conversation about a 2D game being worth $60. And I totally believe that that's just a ridiculous question. It's not about if it's 2D or 3D, it's about the quality. And from everything I've seen, and we've seen a lot, I don't think Nintendo has ever advertised the game as much as they're advertising this game. So we've seen a lot. This game is more than just a 2D adventure game. There's so many different terrain. There's amazing 3D cutscenes that look like, you know, like a next gen or, you know, a Switch OLED game. They just look unbelievable. And I know there's like a third person perspective where you go behind Samus's shoulder and you could fire maybe like a special rocket at the enemies. So I'm very interested to see that. But this game looks totally worth the $60. How smooth it looks and how like the levels, there's like so much variety. I think they put a lot of love into this game. And they say they've been making it for 17 years or had the idea for 17 years. And I hope that shows with the variety. You know, this game, it could go a few different ways. I mean, it could be like a short 2D adventure game and people are like, hey, that was good, but not worth my 60. Or it could be something very, very special. And Nintendo doesn't have a whole lot going on for the rest of this year, first party anyway. So I'm really hoping that this game is going to review great and just sell unbelievably. And like I just said a minute ago, Nintendo has been tweeting about this game, releasing gameplay trailers, or all these different trailers all over the place. They're just really promoting the crap out of this game. And the reason is because I think they have a little bit of fear that if they don't really put it out there, the mainstream audience might not even know about what this game is or care to play it. Granted, yes, they're going to get their diehard fans, and they don't even need to put any trailers out for their diehard Metroid fans to buy this game. It's all about getting that mainstream audience. So they're putting a lot of action-packed gameplay trailers out there and a lot of information. Just try to hook as many people as they can, because I think in the back of Nintendo's mind, they think this game might not sell as big as some of their other main tentpole titles. I mean, Samus Aran is so iconic that I really hope this game sells well, and it needs to perform well also, because Nintendo has another Metroid game in the works in Metroid Prime 4. You know, so if this game is a dud sales-wise, that might not set up Metroid Prime 4 for really great sales. They want to promote this game and have it be viewed as many people as possible, get as many new Metroid fans, so when Metroid Prime 4 comes out, all those new fans buy it and all the diehard fans buy it. I am so excited for Metroid Prime 4. Like I said before, I have this game pre-ordered. And I never pre-order games, but I'm just really excited to play it. I think it's going to be so much fun and there's so much just action that it's so perfect for like a fall game. Guys, what do you think? Do you think Metroid Dread is going to sell amazingly? Do you think it's going to sell okay? Do you think the game is going to be like the best Metroid game ever? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be sure to get back to you. Eyeglass readjustment. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, definitely think about subscribing, you know, and hitting that little like button so next time I go live with content, you get it right away. Guys, thanks again for watching. My name's Turbo Jesse. I'll see you on the flip side.